Connor and Victor of the Ascension were released, and they actually did not ask to be released. They were actually released by WWE. You haven't seen these guys on TV in quite some time. I can't really recall last time we did see them. It's weird with the Ascension. The Ascension, say what you want with them on the roster, on the main roster, but you can't deny that what they were in NXT was a great duo, a great faction, actually. There were tag champs there. And, it just didn't translate onto the main roster. I mean, their look changed from NXT to Raw. I don't know. It just didn't translate well. I mean, they debut, they're talking down, tag team legends like the APA and Road Warriors. When you look at the Ascension, they were scrawny compared to these tag teams that they were knocking on. And they did proceed to get destroyed in the Ascension by these legend tag teams, by these legends. And that's kind of like the first impression that you really had. At least that's the only lasting impression that I have of the Ascension. So you look at it, and you could say that they were definitely they weren't done any justice by that, being as soon as out the gate just embarrassed like that. It's like, why should the fans care? You're straight up embarrassed like jabronis. But probably the most memorable piece of work when they were part of this comedy duo with the Fashion Files, with Fandango and his tag partner there, whose name escapes me. But I mean, that's the two most memorable things that I could think of when I think of this team. I mean, their setup, the ring attire didn't help. It almost looked like they were trying to blatantly copy the Road Warriors, and they were not. So a lot of things just right off the bat, first impressions is everything. Just kind of, to me anyway, as a wrestling fan, would have just turned me off completely. On the Indies, will they have any luck, being that they cannot use the likeness and image of the Ascension? They have to be completely different. So I think they're going to have a little bit of a hard time there on the indie scene. Do they have any value? To a point. But it's not like where I think indie promotions will be falling head over heels, head over field to sign these guys. So I hope all is well. Look forward to speaking to you guys very, very soon.